Hi everybody, Cynthia here. I'm back to share a personal Cricut challenge that was due the end of October. We were to make a top note Scarecrow card for fall, and I challenged Misha to do one because I was completely and totally inspired by Stampin' Pretty. It's stampingpretty.com, and on here she has making faces with the Stampin' Up! Top note die. I don't have a top note die, but when you see this Scarecrow card, I mean, is that not adorable or what? I absolutely loved it. I got all my inspiration from this website, Stampin' Pretty, and I wanted to give it a try. So I used several different cartridges to make my card, and I also used some walnut distress ink from the Dinosaur Tracks cartridge. I cut out on page 68 this fern here. I did 2 of those. From the Disney Mickey and Friends cartridge, I cut out 3 leaves. I think I sized them at 3/4 of an inch, and the leaves that I used were on page 56, where Chip is. So I did 3 leaves from that. From my kitchen, I didn't have an oval punch, so I went into the oval shadows, and I used ovals from there to create the eyes. I found that on page 56. But there's actually a button where you can just push oval shadows, and there's tons of different oval shapes you could use, like wide ones, skinny ones. And then I went old school to Accent Essentials Cricut cartridge and found a top note cut on page 79. And I cut this out at, let me see if I can find my template, 4 inches. I then had to trace, because I don't have a card, you know, the top note card die. So I just cut this out with my Cricut, and then I traced it on my card, and this is how mine came out. Isn't he cute? I think he came out so sweet. I absolutely loved her card and really needed to give it a try, so I went with it. But here's the ferns, here's the 3 leaves, and this sunflower in the back is a foam piece I had in my stash, and that came from Michael's. And then I stamped out Gratitude with the walnut distress stain, and that I got from this Ink-a-Dink-a-Doo stamp set, and it's called Thank You Words. And these are the oval cuts for the eyes, and then I used my 1/2 inch circle punch for the black parts of the eyes. I just cut out a triangle from a piece of orange cardstock, and then as you can see for the hair here, I used my Fiskars pinking shears, and I cut a bunch of strips, and then I rolled them and crinkled them up like I do when I want to fill my baskets or treat totes. And then I just glued the pieces on for the hair, and then I drew on the smile and some stitching for the nose and the face with this marker here. I love it. It has a really nice fine tip to it. And you can get these in like 4 packs at Michael's as well, or probably any craft store for that matter. Yeah, and that's it. On the back I put my Handmade by Cynthia, and then it opens up like this, because like I said, I had to use this to trace out the card. So what I did was I took a piece of cardstock, I folded it in half, and then I laid this on, traced it out, and cut it. And then I also used half of the top note cut to create the hat up top here. So anyway, that's how my card turned out. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I'm going to post a link below to stamping.com so you guys can head on over and check out and get some more inspiration. And I'm actually caught up. So now for due in November, because these were all due in October. So, okay, I have one that's due actually today, November 12th. And we're supposed to make a recipe card, tag card that has a pocket that you could put a recipe inside. This one was totally Pinterest inspired. I challenged Misha to do this one, and I will be back to share that with you. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying your day. Take care.